I would imagine then an experience like White Lotus, you're soaking up every moment of something like that. You know the show has this amazing pedigree. You know Mike White is this unicorn of this creative force, and you've got a delicious character to play. I mean, how satisfying was it to play this kind of uber douchebag, if you'll forgive me? I mean,
It was a gift, and there was some, the only modicum of pressure, and Megan and Adam and I and everyone would talk about the second season coming off the first one, which was so
sure.
good, and I loved, independent of auditioning for the second one. How do you kind of recapture that, especially when it came out and it was a kind of a sleeper hit, the first one? People weren't, it was COVID and it was post-COVID, and people weren't kind of expecting it to be as nuanced and incredible as it was. But otherwise it was a real gift. A great cast. As you say, Mike is at the height of his powers. He's able to tap into a comedic understanding of greater and larger themes about humanity in a really fascinating way, and as a result, he's incredibly quick as a writer. He's incredibly confident, and those things embolden you as an actor. And again, that was kind of the first time, as you said about comedy, the first time I'd really been able to get back to it, and it was really so gratifying to do, because I was like, oh, I feel kind of comfortable in this space. And in terms of him, I've said this before, but I've just known so many versions of that character. I mean, you live in New York. You must have met those dudes. They're fucking fascinating. They're disgusting, but they're fascinating. And some of them, the charming ones, there's a lot of not charming ones who are just boring as fuck. But the charming ones, you love to hate, but also you like hanging out with occasionally for a few hours. They're fascinating. So playing. And some of him is me as well, and some of him is based on these people we've met along the way.
I've been watching episodes of the new one. I feel like you and Patrick Schwarzenegger might have a good conversation. There's a little bit of Cameron in his character. I'll venture, maybe not on your level, but he's in the
There's a little
lineage.
bit of Cameron in everyone, even you.
Sadly.